Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast, and this is my reaction to the 1-0 victory over Legia Warsaw tonight in the Europa League qualifier playoff game. Wow, just absolutely wow. That's all I can really sum up that. We left it to the last minute, but we got there in the end. We had played against a very, very good team, and we were equally as very, very good tonight as well. I said that after the St Joseph's game, there was very few teams that made it through all 4 rounds of qualifying last year, and we done it. For us to do that this year would be astonishing, and that's really what it is. That is just incredible from the team. You've seen the passion from Steven Gerrard at the end of the game there. That was obviously meant so much to him, as much as it does to all us fans. It was something incredible tonight. I have to say, what a performance from the team. It was solid. Yes, there was a few issues here and there, but you know, we'll look at that in due course. But you know, tonight, to get that result, we played solidly. We never let them have many too free-flowing chances, and we were solid. That's really the way I can sum up the team tonight. Into the first half, you know, certainly it was a big midfield battle. It was a tug of war between two very solid teams, as the commentators were highlighting the fact that I don't think they had lost any goals in qualifying, and they had played 9 and not lost a game so far. They were a very formidable team. They were doing their usual European type affair by play acting and going down very easily. That's the European continental way of doing things, and you know, we needed to get wise to it. Referees clearly aren't, because he was given fouls for absolutely nothing for their play acting. There was one point in the first half when Morelos got fouled on the right hand side, but the ball still managed to get to Tavernier in the box, who got free of the defender. He was about to pass it or shoot, and then he blew back for no advantage played, and he brought back for a free kick. Really silly refereeing, but I'm not going to let that overshadow what was an outstanding, mature, professional performance tonight, and that is the thing that's came across over the last 2 games. Our best chance of the first half actually came on the 9th minute, then when there was good possession play after we picked up a loose ball. Ball played to the right, lovely trickery by Jack to lose a defender. He then put an inch perfect cross to Morelos in the box, who headers it, and it just went wide. Normally he buries them with his head, but this time it just went by the post, and if it had been on target, it would have been in the back of the net, but unlucky there anyway. Warsaw's best effort, arguably of the game, came on the 34th minute when Tavernier was defending. He was under a lot of pressure. He kind of got the Warsaw attacker got the break of the ball and got into the box and hit a shot. It was a fairly comfortable save for McGregor in the end. However, it was a kind of bad miss, I would have said, from the Warsaw player, but we'll take that every day. So we were solid in the first half, and you know, not too many clear-cut chances from either team, but we were playing well enough. Certainly the best players of the half were easily Jack and Katic. Absolutely solid. Jack was moving about, playing great passes, linking up play as well. Morelos was dropping back quite a bit. I felt Arfield and Ojo were the kind of weak links of the half. They were just not kind of linking up together. They were, you know, their first touch was a bit woeful. Some of their crossing was a bit dire as well, and certainly, if anything, they were maybe early candidates for any changes. And at the second half, we certainly started off a lot brighter as well. We had a bulk of the possession again. We were getting forward. We limited anything that they got. They kind of sit back a wee bit and then broke on the counter-attack. Ultimately, if they got the away goal, that was in them a massive advantage. So teams from Europe are starting to respect us a lot more, because we are harder to break down now, and we can be dangerous on the break as well. So that's obviously a major plus point. We certainly had a lot of possession, a lot of, I wouldn't say chances as such. We had a lot of crosses into the box, but they were just missing their man. You know, Tavernier sometimes was spot on with his cross, and sometimes he was woeful. Say Ojo and Arfield just weren't working tonight. Made a change in the 72nd minute where Arfield came off and Jones came on, which changed the dynamic of the game, and we were just absolutely going for it from then on, and the change largely worked. We had been on sort of the slight ascendancy from then. After then, we started really pelting their box with a lot of pressure. It was really good to see. And then the game was halted a few minutes later in the 75th minute, where Legia Warsaw managed to somehow get get about 10 flares into the stadium, and that much smoke caused there to be absolutely no visibility whatsoever, so the referee had no option but to halt it. In this day and age when you can't even get a bottle of juice or a bottle of water into the ground, they managed to sneak in 10 flares. It's, I hope they get taken to task over that, but we'll wait and see on that one. But certainly we kept on plugging away. They, were kind of dangerous on the break as well. They had a wee chance towards the end of the game as well, but it was a shot right at McGregor, so it was nothing too serious for him to cover. And then just when we thought it was going to be heading into extra time, couldn't really see where we were going to break down their defence. Up pops Morelos. A lovely cross by Jones on the left-hand side of the box, right to the head of Morelos into the bottom right-hand corner. Absolute bedlam after that. I think the touchline, from what Andy Little said, the whole of the touchline ran right up the park and started going mental. It was incredible. What a way to win a game. Hopefully we can do that on Sunday as well. But absolutely immense. There was a wee bit afters as well in the box with Jones and one of their defenders. And incredibly, Morelos ran about 20 yards to try and defuse the situation. Of anybody on the park who would have thought tried to defuse a situation, certainly wasn't going to be Morelos. But that shows you, certainly this so far this year, he showed a lot more maturity and he's just stayed away from all the stupidity of his game, which was outstanding to see. And then the final whistle blew, and again, just amazing scenes. Thoroughly deserved. More afters with their players as well and their fans. I don't know what was going on there. The camera was panning to Morelos, who was standing about 20 yards away from everything and just watching on and not getting involved, which again, more maturity, but absolutely outstanding. I just can't get over the fact that for the second year running we've done it the hard way in terms of going through all 4 ties of qualifying into the group stages, and obviously we've got the draw on Monday. So it leads us nicely into the game against Celtic on Sunday. It's another big tie. Fortunately, we didn't have to go through extra time there. That would have been an absolute nightmare. But certainly confidence has got to be high after that. Celtic went through quite emphatically tonight as well, so we're both going to have the Thursday-Sunday games to contend with, so at least it's not just us, but it's going to be another interesting and another tough game, and we need to be on the ball and certainly play as solidly at the back as we did there. And yeah, I think we maybe need to work potentially a wee bit more on just that final third there. There was a wee bit lacking tonight in that respect with a couple of players, but I'm not going to take it away from them because they were part of the team that got through at the end of the day, and it's just incredible. Dave and I won't be back for another main pod until Wednesday, so I'll be back with another post-match reaction after the game on Sunday. As ever, if you want to check out our social media pages, if you go to our website at ireadypodcast.wordpress.com, and then you can get the links for all the social media sites there. So thanks a lot and goodbye.